everything that they done to you will be done onto them. I feel like you were in a situation, TikTok family, whereby you were giving of yourself, the best version of yourself. It's funny because I had a conversation with my cousin earlier, and I was saying to her that, you know, I am learning that just because I act one way towards someone, I can't always get shocked by how they treat me if it's not in the same way. Because, like yourself, I feel like I view the world in a way whereby we're supposed to give love and receive love. We're supposed to be of help if we can and see the world in a beautiful way, you know. But not everyone sees life like that. And maybe you were in a situation whereby you were being authentic, you were being kind, you're being caring, and you just assumed that everyone else was like that. And unfortunately, you were dealing with individuals who weren't like that. You know, you saw the best in this individual. You were focused on their potential. You saw the great qualities that they possessed that they didn't even see. And because they were in that vibration whereby they didn't even see themselves in a good light, they projected all their trauma and all their insecurities onto you. You know, this individual, all these people walking around oblivious to the pain that they were spreading around. They were dumping their traumas onto you and maybe others. You know, very nonchalant about the hurt that they were causing. And it made you shocked. It made you feel like, wow, human beings are unsafe to trust. This person may have triggered your trust issues, you know. Now, for some of you, this person was aware of what they were doing. For others of you, they weren't aware of what they were doing. I'm picking up more than one person here anyway. But you were dealing with a lot of unhealed individuals, people that were in refusal to do the work. I say it all the time here, you know how I do. Because it's very important to do the work. Now, doing the work can mean different things. It can mean sitting with yourself, asking yourself those uncomfortable questions that will make you cringe, that will make you shudder, but you're facing your truth, journaling your thoughts, pouring everything out, all that gunk, as opposed to going out on the street and shouting at someone that doesn't deserve it. Seeing a therapist, seeing a counselor, meditating, going for walks, clearing your energy. That's doing the work. Focusing on yourself only and how you can become the better version of yourself, whether that means you pick up a hobby, you go back to a skill, a talent that you had, and harnessing it, you know, honing it. That's doing the work. You see, you're around individuals that are in refusal to do the work, and they projected their pain onto you, and you did not deserve it. They were in a very self-focused, selfish energy. You know, they feel very disheveled. They feel very confused with life. They're all over the place. For some of you, these individuals overly indulge, which makes their mind very scattered, to say the least. You know, because these individuals are so out of touch with reality, out of touch with themselves, first and foremostly, right? They lack self-awareness. They don't understand how their behavior affects other people. But Spirit's putting a block to it. You know, it has to stop. It's too much. This person is going to be forced to feel how you felt when they betrayed you. And that could mean not having access to you. This individual is going to witness you becoming successful, being celebrated. meeting some sort of milestone, and it's going to break their heart. You know why it's going to break their heart? It's going to break their heart because, number one, they weren't there to help you get to this point. When you do get to this point, number two, not having access to you is going to crush them. Now, for some of you, I feel like even if you were in contact with this individual, you did not have their heart or their attention. They were very vague. They may have had other options. They may have placed other situations, people over you, making you feel inadequate, you know, because of their disassociation with themselves. They acted recklessly to the detriment of you. This is coming to an end. Again, it's coming up. You're going to achieve some sort of victory. A cycle's definitely being closed. And Spirit is saying, do not open this cycle. You are on a new timeline right now. And to go back to this cycle, this person, these people, or to act the way that you were acting when you were on that old timeline, is only going to keep you stuck. And it has to come to an end. You are evolving. Your spirit guides have intervened. Your spirit guides have casted judgment on these individuals' head. You see, they may have done what they did to you to other people and gotten away with it. But it stops with you. These individuals are going to face karma. And you're going to witness it. You know, these individuals were working behind the scenes diligently to try and outsmart you, to manipulate you, to keep you mentally entrapped. Reason being is because they were too fearful to unpack the inner turmoil that they walk around with every day. So they needed to dump this trauma onto someone. And they chose the wrong person when they chose you. This individual is going to be in a mental prison. This is 12th house energy. Pisces rule the 12th house. This person is going to feel weakened by the thought of you not being caged into their manipulation. You know, this person resonates off control. They wanted to control you. They wanted to control the narrative of the outcome of the situation with yourself and them. You know, now this person's going to be all up in their head, obsessing over you and not feeling like they can find a cure to ease the obsession. And one of the reasons why this person's going to be in this energy is because they're going to be filled with regret about how they treated you. Fearful to tell anyone about how they treated you because they know they will be judged. Whilst you're going to move towards your healing, whilst you're going to move towards people who are healed or who are on their healing journey, you're going to connect with like-minded souls, your soul fam. This person's going to be unbalanced. The same mental instability that they wanted to inflict in your life is going to occur in their own. This person's unstable anyway, because to come up against someone that hasn't done anything to you, it resonates, you know, low vibration and mental illness to me. I feel like whatever this person was doing in the past is going to come to an end. This person's going to be put on spiritual timeout. They're going to be left alone. Even if they're around a lot of people, they're still going to feel isolated and alone. People don't like this person. Whilst people love you, people gravitate towards you because you are of the sun. You shine brightly, you're positive, you're high vibrational, you make people feel good. This person, whoever these individuals are, leave a bad taste in people's mouth. They will lose their connections, and if they're in a relationship, that relationship is breaking down or will end. Whilst you're going to move towards happiness. You know, this person is still in that sneaky, you know, pick me, one-upmanship energy. Whilst you're in the energy of class, respect, having good morals. And this is all going to be returned back to you because you are the empress, whether you are masculine or feminine listening to this. and you are abundant, and you are respected, and you are loved, and this person's going to have to witness it.